BioFuelBox is proud to be selected as a 2010 Technology Pioneer by the World Economic Forum. We offer a unique solution that allows us to convert messy waste greases, fats, and oils contained in wastewater treatment streams into a high-quality petroleum diesel alternative, biodiesel. Biodiesel is a direct replacement for petroleum diesel in unmodified diesel engines. It can be used locally in generators, heavy equipment, or road transportation vehicles. Every year, billions of gallons of those waste materials are removed as part of a standard wastewater treatment plant process and are so contaminated that they have zero commercial value. Therefore, they're considered waste. They're incinerated, or they're land injected, they're land applied, or they're dumped into landfills. Instead of those materials being wasted, we're able to take that material and convert it into fuel by leveraging a proprietary process. Our solution has three main components. First, it has the proprietary technology that we've developed over the last 5 years that's highly tolerant of contaminants such as water, free fatty acid, and sulfur. We're able to not only convert the material to fuel, but we're then able to purify that material so it meets road diesel standards worldwide, less than 15 parts per million sulfur, which is really difficult because these types of materials may have up to 700 parts per million sulfur, so that's a real trick. The second thing we do is embed that technology in a footprint and a solution that makes sense for the types of quantities and the solutions that we're providing. So instead of putting that technology into a large centralized plant of, say, 100 million gallons per year and trucking this heavy water-laden material over a long distance to that plant, and we instead construct small micro-refineries of 1 million gallons per year each, which can be co-located at the source of that material and converted into localized energy for the community, municipality, or industrial location that's the source of that waste material. And the third thing is we take that technology and that machine that we've developed and we wrap it with a business model that makes sense for those communities and industries to participate in this waste remediation to energy process. We fully own and operate these plants, meaning we ask for no capital from that partner. We simply ask that they give us exclusive access to that waste material for a long period of time. In exchange for that, we fully construct the system at our cost, we man it with our own employees, and then we operate it and sell the fuel either back to that entity so that they can use it locally or on the local spot market, and in which case we also profit share with those partners. So we actually turn a problem into a profit for them. And by doing so, we solve at least 2 environmental problems. We eliminate waste streams into rivers or landfills, and we also reduce greenhouse gas emissions by creating a clean burning fuel. So the BioFuelBox solution is truly unique. Well, I'm certainly biased, but the U.S. has been a terrific environment for me to start not only BioFuelBox, but 3 other previous companies. We have a very unique situation here, especially in Silicon Valley where I'm located, in that we have not only a very deep pool of innovative and creative thinkers, but we have an environment bred for startups, meaning that employees really understand what it takes to be successful and are willing to partner and drive companies forward. We also have a unique set of investors, a very deep pool of local investors who understand what it means to invest in a startup company and how to support companies like BioFuelBox to be successful. I'm sure there are other countries in the world that are equally supportive, but for me, I've been very successful starting companies here in the U.S. I think there are many attributes that make for a very strong innovator. The first, I think, would be certainly creative problem solving, the ability to really take a look at the world, understand needs, and then come up with creative solutions to deliver against those needs. The second thing would be a risk taker. I think you have to be a risk taker because not everything turns out as planned, and certainly not every version 1 business plan is ever developed to success without changes. So you have to be a risk taker and be tolerant of risks along the way. I think the third attribute is the fact that you have to be in it for more than money. Money is certainly an objective of many innovative startup people, but but I think you have to be passionate about what you're doing and really believe that the solution you're going to provide is going to make a positive change. And then finally, I think you have to be a team builder. So when I hear innovator, I always think of the fact that not only are they an innovator, but they've really got an innovative team. So I think understanding your strengths and how to supplement those strengths with additional key technology folks and business folks is really key. So I think the ability to develop and manage a strong team towards a common goal of delivering a solution really makes for a great innovator. The BioFuelBox solution addresses three key globally important issues. The first being waste remediation. There are billions of gallons of this material, these fats, oils, and greases, ending up in landfills or in holding ponds or sprinkled over the ground worldwide. Instead of wasting that material and creating an environmental problem, we convert it into an energy solution, a clean-burning fossil fuel alternative, biodiesel. Biodiesel offers a significant 87% reduction in CO2 emissions versus its petroleum diesel alternative, which is really key when you consider the greenhouse gas reduction initiatives going on worldwide. So we help promote those initiatives by providing a localized solution. And the third key issue that we address is localized energy production. You no longer have to produce fuel in one location and ship it overseas to support small countries at an enormous cost. Those small countries or communities or even industries can now achieve a level of liquid fuel energy independence by partnering with BioFuelBox. So through those three key things, waste remediation and elimination of waste going into landfills or being incinerated, CO2 emission reductions versus petroleum alternatives, and localized energy production, we will make a huge impact on the world.